Hey everybody, it's Lexi Romano with Phoenix Finds. Phoenix Finds. Phoenix Finds.
This episode is brought to you by Dr. Matthew Harmon of the Village Dental Center. It's the new year and time for your new smile. It's so easy to get started. Just go to @Dr. Matthew Harmon on Instagram and set up a free virtual consultation today.
On today's episode, we try the latest trend sweeping the valley, goat yoga, help pack some meals at Fresh Taste Meal Prep, see the beautiful flowers at Annie's Flower Truck, get our eyes checked at InFocus, and catch up with the one and only David DeLorenzo, the DeLo. Have you tried goat yoga? This fun outdoor yoga class is the newest trend sweeping the valley. We chatted with the owners to learn a little more about it.
Hey everybody, it's Lexi Romano with Phoenix Finds. I am so excited to be out here in Gilbert today, hanging out at AZ Goat Yoga. I'm standing here with the two owners, Sarah and April. You guys, thank you so much for having me out today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So you guys, tell me a little bit about AZ Goat Yoga. This is such a unique and fun, awesome concept. How did you come up with this?
Well, I was on American Ninja Warrior, and for the show, I trained with my goats and worked out with them. Sarah does all sorts of different kinds of yoga. She has paddleboard yoga and acro yoga.
Amazing.
And we just put it together. It just seemed like a no-brainer.
I love it. Oh my gosh. So you're doing the yoga, the goats are there. Do the goats do the yoga? How does this tell me how it mixes together?
Oh, the goats love yoga. They love playing King of the Hill and just comes naturally to them. They would not, if they did not like this, they would be in a corner hiding. So you could really tell they enjoy this just as much as everyone else.
Well, what else about you guys? I know that it's yoga, but I mean, if people just want to come to just hang out with the goats, they don't even want to do yoga, is that okay?
So that's our number one question. What if I don't do yoga? The yoga is very basic. The goats are trained to go under people and over people on certain things. So they're jumping up on your downward facing dog. They're going under your warrior pose. And it's actually motivation to have a goat with horns. It makes you keep your form a little better.
Absolutely. And you guys have a Guinness Book of World Records?
We do. So we have the longest human chain that a goat ran across. And then the biggest one.
How many people was that?
That one I think was 30. So we set that record.
Wow.
And then we set the world record for the largest goat yoga class. And so we had 385 people and 84 goats.
So goats are really comfortable around people then?
Yes, our goats are very comfortable around people. That's not all goats.
Not all goats, but your guys' goats are. They're super friendly. I mean, look at these two guys. They are so darn cute, just hanging out in your arms. What are their names?
This is Pickles and Snowflake.
Oh, so sweet. So it's baby goats, but it's full-grown goats as well.
Yes.
And then you have alpacas. You also sometimes have cows. Is that correct?
Yeah, we also do cow cuddling.
Oh,
we kind of mix it up with all sorts of different things. These guys are only a week old, so this is their class. This is their first class.
Hello.
And as you can see, we start them very young and they learn from their moms, so it's a lot easier as it goes on with generations.
He's literally nibbling my hair. This is so darn cute. Oh, hi, cutie.
Nurse. It might be a little smelly afterwards.
Oh no, that's okay. He's so sweet. And then, so how do people sign up for classes? How do they come out and take classes with you guys?
So it's super easy. It's just goatyoga.com.
Goatyoga.com.
Yep,
okay.
Yep. Just sign up there, take a class. They're only $15, so very affordable. So bring your family, bring a date. It's a lot of fun.
I love it. He has a full mouthful of my hair right now. I absolutely love this.
He's grooming you.
He is. I love it. I love it. Grooming me for goat yoga. Well, you guys, this was so fun. This looks amazing. It looks like everybody in the class had a blast. I absolutely love it. So go to goatyoga.com. So nice and easy to remember. Sign up for a class. Come out. Do some yoga and mainly hang out with some goats. I love it. Bye, guys. Bye. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so fun. The yoga class was great. We didn't do a whole lot of yoga. We pretty much just hung out with the cute goats the whole time. You can sign up for your own class by going to goatyoga.com and come meet all these cuties like this guy right here. Bye, buddy. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's Lexi Romano with Phoenix Finds. I'm so excited to be in Phoenix today. I am at BLT Kitchen and I'm standing here with Kyle. He is the co-owner of Fresh Taste Meal Prep. Kyle, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so what you guys do is so cool, it's so unique. Tell me a little bit about Fresh Taste Meal Prep and kind of who you are and why you started this business.
Yeah, our sister company, Aioli Burger, we're a food truck and restaurant. We started with doing meals for first responders. So people were donating $8 for a meal. We were able to go out and deliver these. We partnered with places like Honor Health and police stations. And once we were dropping off the meals for them, they started saying, how do we buy these?
Yeah.
So we just kind of spawned it into this company, and so that's how Fresh Taste Meal Prep really came about.
I love that. It came from something that was like so genuine and awesome. That's really, really cool. And so now, yeah, you deliver it to homes and to businesses. And as a private person, if I wanted to order some food for myself, for my family, how do I do that? Like, how do I get some of this beautiful food at my house?
Yeah, you can go to freshtastemealprep.com. The way that ordering works is basically Thursday by 3 p.m. you have to have your order in, and then the food will be delivered either that Sunday or Monday, depending on where you're at in the valley. We are able to work with you too if you needed to go to your office or something on Monday and you're not there on Sunday. So we do that, and it's very simple, and we also have subscriptions where you can save money. So if you subscribe and you stick with it, you can save money that way as well.
I love that. So, and these meals are so healthy. So if you subscribe, you're not only saving money, but you're doing something really good for yourself and for your family, because these meals are so delicious and healthy and prepared all fresh. So what about a business? If a business wants to order like in bulk, like bigger amounts of food?
So we do it a couple different ways. One, we can deliver them actually certain meals hot. So if people want to eat and have it prepackaged, you can't do the buffet like people used to be able to do.
You're right, yeah.
Also, a lot of companies are hiring us because they don't want their employees either A, leaving their house because they're working from home, so stay safe.
Yeah.
Or they're in the office and they don't want, once they've come in the office, they don't want them leaving for lunch and coming back.
Sure.
This gets them back to the desk quicker, working, eating something that's going to keep them, don't put them in a food coma or anything
Absolutely.
like that.
I love it.
We want to make sure that we're continuing to do that for everybody as well.
Very, very cool. And there is such a variety of food here. Like, oh my gosh, just what we have in front of us. We have a beautiful burger, enchiladas, we have teriyaki chicken, this gorgeous salmon. Tell me about your rotating menu, because that is so awesome.
So our chefs have created, hundreds of menu items, and we rotate about 12 items a week.
Sure.
So it's always fresh. We're gonna have a steak, we might have a shrimp, we're gonna have a salmon. So we also focus on keto. So we have keto versions of our menu items now, as well as vegetarian, gluten-free. We're trying to really broaden what we're doing to make sure that we can hit every dietary restriction as well.
I love that. So if someone has a dietary restriction like gluten-free or dairy-free, they have plenty of options with you guys. They can find different things. Can they tell you? Can you kind of customize something if they want it?
Absolutely. To a certain extent,
Yeah.
we can definitely help them figure out what makes the most sense for them. We also rotate a soup of the week, a veggie of the week. That would become very popular. And yeah, I mean, we have a lot of people that have been doing this for us for almost a year now, which is pretty incredible.
That's awesome. Well, that is so, so cool. And you guys do another really amazing thing, which is you guys are so involved in the local community and in some charities. So tell me about that aspect of the business.
So every month we rotate which charity we work with. And the way that works is if you buy 10 meals, we donate one to somebody in need. We've done everything from children groups to working with some church groups to really just trying to get food to people in need. For us, this helped us keep our employees working during a time where it was really hard for restaurants.
Yeah.
So we understand what it takes to really be down on your luck.
Yeah.
And if we can give a nice meal to somebody and that's going to make the difference of their day, we really enjoy that.
Absolutely. Oh, that's so cool. So you guys can be involved in that as well. Just go to freshtastemealprep.com. If you order 10 meals, they're going to donate one. That's so cool. Plus, this food is delicious. It's fresh. It's healthy. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome. Well, Kyle, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I have a super busy week this week. That's why I'm so excited, because I just got my Fresh Taste Meal Prep delivery. And like Kyle said, you can go to their website, freshtastemealprep.com, and have it delivered right to your door. Bye, guys.
Ever heard of a flower pop-up? Well, we now have one here in Phoenix. It's called Annie's Flower Truck. I met up with the owner to learn a little bit more about what they do.
Anne, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you. I'm happy to have
Absolutely.
you here at the Flower Truck.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here and check this out. This is so cool and unique. Tell me a little bit about Annie's Flower Truck and what you do.
Okay, thank you. So we just started in November, so we've been around for about 90 days, and it's a flower truck that really is meant to allow people to come up and pick flowers by the stem and create their own bouquet. So unlike going to a florist or going to a grocery store perhaps, you get to come here and pick which flowers appeal the most to you and create your own bouquet.
And do you get new flowers all the time? Is it always changing?
Absolutely. We get new flowers every single day we're out. It's a different crop of flowers. And today we have really unusual flowers, everything from protea to lilacs. We even have sweet peas today. So we have different flowers every day. There's always a variety of greens, although we almost always have eucalyptus because everyone loves eucalyptus.
Absolutely, yeah.
But a variety from kind of tropicals like a protea to roses, ranunculus. We try to have something different every day, and things you wouldn't find in a grocery store, things you might not even find at some florists.
That's awesome. So it's always different. It's always unique. How do people find you?
Thank you for asking. We are on Instagram and Facebook, everybody
Great.
on social media, and it's under Annie's Flower Truck. Pretty
Great.
simple.
Oh, yeah.
And we also have a website as well. That is anniesflowertruck.com.
Awesome. I love it. So when people come up, they see your flower truck, they can just stop, walk up, they pick their own flowers. Do you pick them for them? How do they do that?
They pick their own flowers, whatever appeals to them. And, because you'll walk up here and you'll be like, oh, that's really cool. I feel like pink today.
Yes.
Or I feel like this beautiful rose.
Yes.
Something like that. So, and then they create their own bouquets. And then we will wrap them in brown paper packages, tied up with string, and they can take them home and put them in their own vase and create the bouquet there.
I absolutely love that. Well, this is perfect for a beautiful flower arrangement in your home, or if you wanted to do something special like you do events. People can rent the truck. You can come to special private events as well. So that's all there on your website. That's all there on your Instagram. People can find all that information there.
Absolutely. So we do private events like a bridal shower. We book for those. Corporate events. We do anything that you really can come up with. The other thing is that this is all removable. So if somebody wanted to do it for a different kind of event to highlight their product, we can customize that as well.
Love it.
We also work with Mark Tarbell of Tarbell's Wine Store to do something that we call Bubbles with Blooms.
I love that.
So do we. It's two of our favorite things, flowers and champagne.
Absolutely.
So you can fill some of the buckets with flowers and some of the buckets with wine, sparkling wine or champagne or something like that. So it's a great, wouldn't that be perfect for a bridal shower?
Absolutely. How perfect is that? That is so fun for a bridal shower, for a birthday, anything like that.
Exactly.
I absolutely love it.
Exactly. Thank you.
So fun. Well, Anne, thank you so much for chatting with me. You guys, go check out Annie's Flower Truck. Go to their website and you can find out where they're going to be next. Thanks again, Anne.
Thank you.
So I just put together my bouquet, and the best part about it is that you get to customize it totally to you. It was so fun. I got to pick all the flowers that I liked, put it together, and I think it looks beautiful. Definitely go to anniesflowertruck.com, check out where they're going to be this week, and go grab some flowers for yourself. Bye, guys.
This episode is brought to you by Dr. Matthew Harmon of the Village Dental Center. It's the new year and time for your new smile. It's so easy to get started. Just go to @Dr. Matthew Harmon on Instagram and set up a free virtual consultation today. Are you a local business owner in the Valley and you want to have your story told in a cool, fun, hip way? Then simply go to phoenixfinds.org to find out how you can be on the next episode of Phoenix Finds.
Hey everybody, it's Lexi Romano with Phoenix Finds. I'm out in Scottsdale today and I'm sitting with Dr. Caitlin Morrison. She's the owner of InFocus. Dr. Morrison, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm so excited to talk to you about InFocus because it's really cool what you do here. Tell me a little bit about what you guys do and kind of why you started InFocus.
Yeah, so starting InFocus was always the goal of mine. When I was really young, I had a lot of eye conditions myself and a real difficulty wearing contact lenses. So I basically tried everything out there. And when I was seeing doctors, I really wanted to have a doctor who I was able to spend time with, who could just kind of walk me through all of my issues and ways to correct it. And so I started InFocus as a solution for patients like me who wanted to spend more time with their doctor, who wanted to have like a lot of personalized experience in designing these specialty contact lenses. So I mostly here at InFocus design contact lenses for people who really can't wear contact lenses successfully and who can't wear glasses successfully either.
I didn't even know that there were people who couldn't do that. So what is that process like for someone? I mean, what is the difference between what you make for them and something they would get somewhere else?
Yeah, definitely. So when you think about contact lenses, you think about soft contact lenses and maybe they correct some nearsightedness, some astigmatism. But some people have eye conditions like severe dry eye, keratoconus, corneal transplants, different things where with glasses and with soft contact lenses, because the eye is distorted or uncomfortable, they can't wear those lenses successfully at all.
I see.
And so what we do is we design these special lenses that form around the eye kind of perfectly, and the optics of the lenses actually makes the person able to see again.
Wow, that is amazing. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
how incredible. I'm sure that's such an amazing feeling to help someone see again.
Definitely.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So as a first-time patient, when they come into InFocus, what is their journey? What is their experience like with you?
Yeah, so every patient who comes in, regardless of whether you are a regular patient or a patient with kind of special ocular issues, you get a full hour with me. So you'll come, check in, we will take you in the back, look at the eye health. We're gonna take and do some scans of your eyes, so corneal scans, retinal scans, and we will kind of talk about what are the options for you in terms of seeing better, but also more comfortably. And then we'll walk you through all of your options and then have you check out. And if we decide to order some special lenses, I'll design them based on all of your scans and the look of your eye, things that I've kind of picked up over the years. And then once we design them, you'll come back a couple weeks later, try them on, and then we'll make some adjustments and kind of go from there.
That is so cool that you design them yourself.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. I love that. And so for you, as someone that you've experienced this, you've walked through this, what's the best thing about seeing someone put that lens in or the glasses or whatever it may be and seeing them see clearly again for the first time in possibly a long time?
Yeah, I mean, you said it right there. That's basically like the best thing about my job is that when a person comes into me, sometimes they'll be seeing maybe 2400 with their glasses or with their soft contact lenses. We put a specialty lens on them and they could see 20/20 again. It's really remarkable, and I've had patients kind of tear up in my chair, and a lot of them are like looking at their arms, seeing like all the little hairs because they can see them for the first time again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's really, that's the best part about doing this work.
It sounds like it. Wow, that's making me like emotional just hearing it. That's so cool. So tell me and tell everyone watching how they can find you. What's your website, your social media, all that good stuff?
Yeah, so InFocus Specialty Contact Lens and Vision Solutions. We are at www.youreyesInFocus.com, and I also give some eye tips and just show some of our success stories on my Instagram, which is at Eyesplain, EYESPLAIN.
Eyesplain, like explain, but Eyesplain.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Very, very cool. Well, Dr. Morrison, thank you so much for chatting with me today. This was very eye-opening, if you will. Thank you so much for your time, and everybody definitely go check her out on her website and on Instagram. Some great tips on there. Thanks again. Bye. Hey guys, it's Lexi Romano with Phoenix Finds. I am so excited because I'm talking to the man, the myth, the legend, the DeLo himself. Ladies and gentlemen, David DeLorenzo of Bar and Restaurant Insurance. Thank you for having us today.
Well, thanks for coming to see me, and wow, that's a pretty big words to.
I mean, they were all from the heart.
Thank you.
All
I
from the heart.
appreciate that.
So I love your story. I love what you're about. Tell me a little bit about you, the DeLo, the backstory. Give me the beginnings, the humble beginnings.
Well, we're talking about Phoenix Finds. I mean, when we talk about finding somebody in Phoenix, it was me, born at Scottsdale Memorial, 47 years ago, February. Crazy to think. And, went to ASU, got my degree in marketing, and during that time, I got a job at Warner Brothers Records.
Oh, wow.
Worked in the music business. Had
Amazing.
hair longer than this, believe it or not.
Come on.
Yeah, and just got really crazy on promoting, records for Aerosmith and Van Halen and the Red Hot Chili Peppers and all that sort of stuff. It was a really cool gig.
That's amazing, yeah.
And then the record industry just took a nosedive. That was it. So I'm like, well, what am I going to do? And I'm like, let's do insurance. No, not really. But my dad.
Isn't that a natural progression for everybody?
Yeah, for anybody. Like that's great. So my dad has owned an insurance company that I now own. I bought it 11 years ago from him, and I created my own niche out of it. And I created what's called barandrestaurantinsurance.com about 18 years ago, and we service over 200 restaurants locally for their insurance needs. And through that, we've created relationships and just helping them survive and protect them and all that sort of stuff. So
Absolutely, yeah. So what you do with Bar and Restaurant Insurance is so much more than just insurance. It's about making relationships with people, creating networking with people in the community.
Right.
And you do a really cool podcast. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, as time sped up, I wanted to get more and more, these restaurant clients, they become my friends. These nightclub clients, they become my friends, and we work together, and I always like to refer them to good people and do good things. And as I was promoting my business more, you can only hear about an insurance guy so many times, and it's not that interesting. I mean, I might be a little more interesting than some of the guys. So I
mean, look at this room that we're in. I mean, this is a little more interesting than most insurance, I'd have to say.
So I'm like, let's do a podcast. Why not? But let's get other people locally. Let's get their story out there. So we have barandrestaurantpodcast.com. And, it's on Apple and all those sorts of things. But we get to interview restaurateurs, nightclub owners, people like that. And I want to know about their childhood. I want to know what got them into hospitality, why they got into it. Not just talking about the restaurant, what they cook and what they do. Anybody can talk to them about that. But just kind of, digging into what made them into where they're at now and how they got there.
Absolutely, yeah. The story behind, the why behind the restaurant. And so then that leads me to what you are doing right now, which is so cool. I'm gonna lift this up because this is amazing. So, DeLo just wrote a book.
I did.
You just wrote a book. That is incredible. Congratulations. Tell me a little bit about your book and the 3 F's.
Yeah, so F-It is the name of the book. It's the 3F system. And all it is a profile of what I have acquired over my years of, working and experience. And, back in my 20s and my early 30s, I was the fat drunk guy that was in the nightclubs. I've owned 13 restaurants as well, so I've partied, I've lived that lifestyle. And I just decided at 40 I was done with it. That was it. And I had always been into health and wellness. So I was a guy at the race that was overweight, thinking he was in shape because he had to have those, 18 beers after the race and feel like, not too well the next day. So I realized that my train ride was shorter because as you get older, you only have, this much life left as opposed to when you're 20, it's like this much.
Sure.
And what I ended up doing is putting together in this book, the 3 F's for food, fitness, and focus. Those are my 3 things that I monitor and maintain and make sure that I do something within them every day. So if I go out to eat, I know the restaurants that, will sit well with me. And if I don't, I'm not too embarrassed or shy to ask the questions. What oil do you cook in? Can you hold this? Can you do that? And if it's not a meal that I'm not willing to just go all out in, I want to make sure that I'm going to feel good afterwards, know? And it goes for cooking at home and gardening, and I do all that. The fitness is just aspects of stretch. I mean, go for a 10-minute walk, go for a stretch, do things, keep moving, because if you're not moving, you're dead. And so I wanted to bring in real simple workouts, body weight workouts, things you can do that you can travel, things that you can do in the hospitality industry instead of just bending down and grabbing stuff.
That's so important. Yeah, I love
learning
that.
how not to hurt yourself. And then the last aspect is focus. And focus is, everything from meditation to sitting in silence to breathing exercises, all that stuff that when we get really busy, we don't really calm ourselves down, and we don't find the time. And it's one of the most important times of my day is the focus part.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh man. So there's so much information, good information in here, really, really vital, helpful information that's going to make people's lives better. How do we get a copy of this guy?
So it's on my website. IamTheDeLo.com, DELO. So IamTheDeLo.com. It's a free download. Yes, you'll get sucked into my really, fun newsletter, but I promise you it's quality information and good stuff. And it's my give back to community. And at this point in my life, the insurance business is going great. I want to do stuff that that can help other people. And whether it changes your life 1% or 20% or 30%, you have done your job. It's not my job, it's yours to make your life better, and I think this can help people.
Oh man, that's so cool. Well, I'm pumped on it. I'm so excited to read it. I've already been flipping through it and it looks awesome. There's so much information in here, like just truly good, useful information for any person, any age. So DeLo, thank you so much for chatting with me, and you guys go check out IamTheDeLo.com. Follow him on Instagram. Tell me your Instagram.
I am the DeLo.
I am the DeLo.
At I am the DeLo.
On Instagram, on Facebook, find him, follow him, get the 3 F's, the F It book.
3F system.
And you can change your life, guys.
Yeah.
The DeLo will tell you all about it. Thank you again for sitting down and chatting with me. Really
so cool to be here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Phoenix Finds Show.
Are you a local business owner in the Valley and you want to have your story told in a cool, fun, hip way? Then simply go to phoenixfinds.org to find out how you can be on the next episode of Phoenix Finds.